Alright, so right now we're going to get started with modeling some text. We're going to go up to our splines and let's choose text from the menu, and what we're going to do is go into this text object, and in our attributes manager we're going to type in some sort of word. I'm going to depress the caps lock and type out inspiration, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this font to something that's a little bit heavier. So you can go to your font selections. Maybe we could do some sort of bold font. There we go. So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to extrude this. So let's go up here and choose an extrude, and now I'm going to click and drag this text object till we see this down arrow and then let go. Alright, so now I'm going to go into this extrude and I'm going to increase this movement. I'm in the object tab and I'm going to this movement and just kind of increasing that. Alright, so now our letters are a little bit thicker. Let's go up to the display and show guard shading lines so we can see what we're doing. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and add some sort of fillet to this. So where it says caps, let's go fillet cap, and then end, let's also go fillet cap, and we could bring this down. It doesn't need to be this thick. So maybe it's like 1.5 and 1.5. Okay, that's looking pretty good. So right now what we're going to do is this text object only allows us to, this is all one word, so what we want to do is explode these segments. Okay, so with this text spline selected, we're going to go ahead and make it editable, and then we're going to come up to Mesh, Spline, Explode Segments. So right now that's going to give us a bunch of segments that we can use to extrude the individual letters. So let's go ahead and rename some of these. We can pull this out of here. And we could pull this out of here as well. So this first one, or this last one rather, that's our N. And then we have two splines for this O. So what we're going to do is we're going to shift select this, right click, and we're going to connect objects and delete. So then we can name that O. Here's our I. Let's go ahead and rename all these. Okay, so with all these renamed, now what we're going to do is we're going to take that extrude and we're going to extrude each individual letter. So let's take this I and drop that into this extrude. Then what we're going to do is we're going to Command C, Command V to duplicate this extrude. Now we're going to take the N and drop it into this extrude and delete the previous spline. Command C, Command V, and we're going to do this up for all the letters. Okay, so now we're going to rename these extrude objects per the name of the letter. So I, N. Okay, so with all these renamed, what we could do is we could close all these out, and then we're going to group these together. So right click and group objects, and we can call this inspiration. Okay, and save your scene.